Hi everybody, welcome to my Pampered Chef kitchen. I'm Mary, your Pampered Chef consultant for this party, and I am so glad you're here with us. It's a little stormy tonight, but I can't wait any longer to cook, so I'm just going to get started and hope that we keep power. So here we go. Tonight I am going to be making a pizza on my new Pampered Chef electric grill and griddle. Here it is. I have it set up for the waffles right now. That's all I've made on it since I got it at the beginning of the year. But I'm going to go ahead and take the plates out. Show you how easy that is. The waffle plates do come separate. And I'm going to kick in the grill plates. See here? This also has a little drain here that drains into the bottom of this if you wanted to make like hamburgers. It also has a temperature probe that connects and tells you when your hamburgers are done. So, but tonight we're going to be doing this pizza, and I've never made one on it. I don't even have my pizza crust out yet. I've just been kind of getting my cheese ready. It calls for 1.5 cups, so I think that's enough. But it does call this to be preheated. So you turn it on in the back. Ooh, see the lightning? Okay, and you want it to grill. Okay, I got out my book and it says E7 and E8 error codes mean that the grill plates aren't in there properly. So, I'm going to try it again. Okay, so I'm going to turn the time down to 3 minutes on grill and hit the button and let it preheat. I need to get out the pizza dough, and it's just an ordinary can of pizza dough, nothing special. I'm going to get out one of my flexible cutting mats, and it calls for cornmeal, and luckily I have just a little. Now there is no recipe written down for what I'm going to make tonight, but I'm sort of following this spinach and artichoke, but I'm making a ham and pineapple pizza. You all saw that I liked pineapple as a pizza topping in the party group that you're in right now, and so that's what we're going to make tonight, ham and pineapple. Okay, so I'm just going to sit this over here. It's still telling me error 7. Okay, so apparently my top grill plate will not connect properly when I shut it and lift it back up. So we're going to do plan B. We're going to make this pizza in the oven on my bar pan. So I'm going to turn the oven on to 400. Make sure there's nothing in there. Now I can make this a little bigger of a pizza. So I'm just going to put my dough down. And I get out my baker's roller here. This is the baker's roller. And I'm just going to push this crust from the thick spots to the edges. Okay. And while the oven's preheating, I'm just going to go ahead and pop this in the oven to cook a little while it's preheating. Okay. Now that that's done, I'll throw this away. I am going to mention our host specials for March. If you guys need to upgrade your kitchen tools, let me tell you about the salad choppers here. These are fantastic for cutting up chicken breast after it's grilled. I hardly ever use it for salad, but this salad chopper, got cornmeal all over everywhere. The simple slicer, which I'll show you here in just a minute, how it works with the 3 thicknesses. Our famous food chopper. Everyone loves the food chopper. I'm getting ready to use it for these pizza toppings. And our manual food processor. You may not have seen this, but I'll show you how it works. But these 4 tools, see that? The blade comes out. Whatever you just made, your pico, you can put it in the refrigerator, just like that. Okay, but these 4 tools, if you host a party in March with me, and I have 2 dates left, I have the 14th and the 21st and the 28th available as start dates. Sorry about that. You can get all 4 of these tools in a host special set. It's like $70.80, and we all know this is $40, this is $60, these are $37, and this is $40. So this is a super great combo deal, especially if you need some good tools in your kitchen. Okay, so I'm going to show you the food chopper first. So what I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to make our sauce first so that my spices can be waking up. I just have some garlic powder and oregano here. I'm going to use my silicone mixing bowl. And this is our can opener. And so you just crank it around, turn it backwards. It has a little gripper so that you can pull the tab right off and plop it right into the trash without ever touching it. And this never touches your food. You won't cut your fingers. You won't cut your utensils. When you go to scrape it out, there's no sharp edges with this can opener. It cuts under the lip. So I can run my finger around anywhere here. Okay, and then I'm just going to, I know this looks like it's Kroger oregano, but this actually, my girlfriend grows it. I'm gonna put in, it's about a tablespoon that I'm gonna put in there. And find one of my adjustable measuring spoons. I use them so frequently. Just look in the dishwasher. Yes. Oh, I don't need the big one. Okay, so these are our adjustable measuring spoons. I am just going to put half a teaspoon of garlic powder in this pizza sauce. And that was just plain tomato sauce that I used. If you're a salt lover, you can put a 1/4 teaspoon to a 1/2 teaspoon of salt in this, but I think the can has enough sodium in it. And so what'll happen is as this sits, the dried oregano and the dried garlic will start to rehydrate. And so this will be the perfect sauce. We're gonna add some things to this before we put it on our pizza. So I'm gonna grab another flexible cutting mat. Just making sure you're still with me here. Okay, I have this one piece of ham that's just been kind of hanging out. So we're gonna use it tonight. And I'm going to chop it up with my chopper. This is one of the more tedious things you can chop, but you can see that it gets it right down fine. If you guys from the Dayton area like Marion's Pizza, take all your pizza toppings and chop them up together. Put them all together. Let me grab a fork here. I'm gonna pull out a couple pineapples to add with this. You guys in my parties saw this week that I do like pineapple as a pizza topping. And so I'm just gonna put those out there. Chop them up. I could do this in my manual food processor. And I'm gonna mix them all together because this is going to become part of our sauce. And then we'll just spread it all out. So if you saw me using the skinny scraper here, the skinny scraper, that's another one of our host specials. There's like 6 or 7 of our most popular scrapers. The mix and scraper, the classic scraper, the skinny scraper, and a couple others. You can get them all for $29 if you host a party, and it qualifies. And so I want to put this with my handy scraper. I'm just gonna lift it up and put it in this sauce. And that way we know everything's gonna get mixed around on this pizza. I'm just gonna stir it up there. Okay, so there's all our pizza toppings. This comes apart, and see the 3 prongs? There's 3 holes that match, so there's no way you can forget how to put it back on or that you can do it wrong. And I'm just gonna scrape out the rest of this. I don't wanna lose any to my garbage disposal. And then this is all dishwasher safe. So you can just put that right into the dishwasher. I need a towel. Okay, next, we've done the can opener. Let's put that over here. Now, how about we make some popcorn? Let me get out my popcorn popper. You guys like popcorn? Let's see, I'm just gonna get rid of this dirty surface. And we are gonna make some popcorn. You like how that silicone bowl folds flat for storage? Pampered Chef's always doing neat things like that. This actually doubles as the measure and the way that you melt butter into it. So I'm looking for my popcorn. When I get things out, I have a hard time finding them because they're not in the cabinets, but I don't want to keep walking past you. So this is the smallest of our popcorn poppers. It's the microwave popcorn popper. It takes 1 cup, 1 lid, and then you put this on. Make sure it's sealed up so your popcorn doesn't move your lid off. And then we're gonna put you can use nothing and pop this with just air. You can put whatever you want in this cup. I like butter. If you use nothing, your salt won't stick. So I always use a little something. And the tip I'm gonna share here is the best tip you'll get about microwaving. When you put this in, sit it all the way back against the back wall so that it's not just spinning in a circle like this on your rotating table. If you offset it like this, it moves around like this, and then everything gets evenly cooked and the microwave can work the way it was designed to. So I'm gonna put this in for 2 minutes and 35 seconds because that's what my 1000-watt microwave takes. You'll hear it popping in just a minute. Okay, we're done with the butter. I'm not sure that my video will go long enough to bake this whole pizza, so I may have to pause and then come back, but I'm going to show you some other things here real quick while we're working on this. This is our brand new rapid prep mandolin. Oh, the oven is preheated, so we'll get that out here in just a minute. This is the new rapid prep mandolin. It folds up flat. And so, I want you guys to be able to see exactly how it works here. This goes in here. Ooh, it's got little nubbies here, that suction cups that stick to my counter. And so you can choose between slices. Let me go ahead and get the blade up out of there. You can choose between slices, julienne, or French fry cut. So we're gonna start out with slices on the 4 setting. It has 8 different settings. Let you get a look at that. And so I'm gonna show you how it works here. I can hear the popcorn. Can you guys hear it? Okay, I'm just gonna grab my utility knife. This is the utility knife. It comes with a cover. And I'm gonna cut the end off here. And cut a piece of this because I wanna use it for something else. Okay, so we're doing slices, right guys? Here goes. Be ready to be amazed. Who wants cucumber salad? Talk about food prepping for the week. It might help if I had this in right. Somebody scream at me and tell me. Okay, so there's that. Let's turn the dial to do julienne. And we'll do small because I'm gonna do this carrot. And what we want is salad toppings. That's what we're thinking, salad toppings. So look at that. Have you ever julienne carrots that fast? We're gonna do it right this time. You could actually put a couple of carrots down in there. Okay, and there's that. All right, so I am going to put these in a bowl. Let me get out a metal bowl here. And I'm gonna rinse it out and show you how it does French fries. Just as soon as we look at this popcorn, because I want to salt it while it's still good and hot. I'm looking for my salt. You'd think I would have had that out and ready. Okay, so always open the popcorn popper away from you because that steam is hot. And there's the popcorn. Perfect for one person. You can just throw it right back in there again and make another batch. Or if you need 10 to 12 cups of popcorn instead of 4 to 5, you can get the family size popcorn popper. And in my microwave, it takes about 4.5 minutes. So, okay, we're just gonna sit that aside. Let's sit this aside for a second too and go back to our pizza. Wipe this off. And I'll show you our nesting trivets. See, they come in a set of 3. You can use them individually or you can use it just as one piece. And sit it right here on this hot trivet. And then what I'm gonna do, I am just going to, make sure you're still with me. Oh, it's starting to brown in spots. This won't take long. So I'm just going to pour this out. A good scraper is a good scraper. If you guys know, you know. Okay, so remember, this has the ham pineapple in it. This has all our pizza toppings and pizza flavors in it. So we're just gonna put it on from edge to edge in a nice thick layer. That little can of tomato sauce works perfect with this. And then we're gonna top it off with our cheese. And get this back in the oven until it's all ooey gooey yummy. Do we need a little more? Cheese? No. I think once it melts, this will be plenty. What do you guys think? More cheese, I can hear you. But we're gonna stick with this. I'm gonna put this back in the oven. And I will be back when it's done. So it's almost done. And remembered that I'm gonna show you how to make French fries with this. So I'm just gonna take it apart and clean the carrots out of it. It comes with this, the Rapid Prep Mandolin comes with this dual-sided cleaning brush. So it has the brush like a scraper. It's like a fingernail you carry around with you, and this point. So I'm just gonna rinse this off in the water and use my brush to remove the particles. You can see they just fell out there. This is dishwasher safe. Okay. That was super easy. Pull this back out. We're gonna turn the setting to 8, which is the thickest, and then back to the French fry cut. Because we're gonna do a couple potatoes. I pre-washed these earlier. Okay, so I'm just gonna put the potato in there, and we're gonna have French fry cuts here in just a second. Look at that, no more dreading making French fries for your family. I'm just gonna do 2 potatoes because there's 2 of us here. Wow, guys, look at that. Look at these French fries. Is that amazing? Pizza is almost done. I have one more tool that I promised I'd show you. I'm gonna get out yet another flexible cutting mat. This is how I use them all day long. Okay, so this is the simple slicer, guys. If you want to help your host in this party, and don't know what to order, get this simple slicer. You and your kitchen will thank me later. It has 3 thicknesses. I call it potato chip thin on number 1, fried potato thin on number 2, and fried green tomato thick on number 3. So I'm gonna show you here what each slice looks like. 1, 2, 3. Here's 1, here's 2, and 3. Okay, worried about your fingers? Drop your tomato or onion right in there. This whole food holder has these prongs, and as you move, this pushes down and pushes the food down in there. So let me slice this up a little bit more. Get it a little closer. Can you imagine making fried potatoes with this? It takes no time at all. And then you'll never have to worry about getting your hands. See how those just slide right off? Okay, I'm gonna rinse this because that green tends to stay on there if I don't. Okay, so there's all our cucumber slices. Now let's get out our pizza so that we can eat. We're hungry. All right, I'm gonna get my trivet back over here. Pull this pizza out. Ooh, it looks so good. Look at that. Does that look yummy or what? Hey, so that's how we roll in my Pampered Chef kitchen. We're pampered, not perfect. If one thing doesn't work, we'll move on to the next until we get some dinner on the table, which is what we all have to do. And so I'm just gonna go ahead and cut this. The new stones, the new pizza stones, some of them have a lip. So our pizza cutter comes with this crust cutter because you can't just get right up to the edges. And so, but you can with the crust cutter. That makes it easy. Ooh, this smells so good. I wish you guys could smell it. Okay, I'm gonna put this on the plate and we're gonna eat. I appreciate you all joining me and supporting your host in this party. So guys, orders are gonna stay open until Saturday at noon, but we're calling it then. So if you don't have your orders in by then, it won't count toward your host's reward totals. So get your orders in tonight, tomorrow, and Saturday morning. Thanks for joining me, guys. It's been real.